there are different stages, and the closer they become to be finished, that since I've seen them together with each other, together on the shelves, it also becomes clear which paintings that goes in the presentation. Of course, it sort of, if you take one, work a little bit on it and put it back, and then you don't put it back where you took it, it finds a new neighbor, and then you think, well, that didn't look good, or wow, that looked good. So then you sort of, eventually, it sort of comes down to which one goes with which, and contrasting each other or playing along with each other in some way. Sort of, it becomes clearer and clearer when I move them around while I work with them, how to install them. So, and then it becomes more fun and more easy to sort of engage that part early on.
Varför det?
Altså, den er mere potent end nogensinde, jeg har ikke givet den. Jeg er bange for den.
I don't know how important it is for me to actually tell a story, but it is important to a very high degree that I start that way. When I have found a character that interests me or that intrigues me, that's where I do my reading. Try to find biographies or books or. And the woman in the middle there is Luisa Casati. So these people around her are her friends, or they were her friends, people that she had close connection to, or at least have met. Quite often, or I try to find these stories that are larger than life, like stranger than fiction, kind of. It also, since I'm working with painting and not photography, it becomes, the level of truth is higher in photography than painting. So a lot of people tend to think that it's made up, and I would think that if it was photography, less people would think that it's made up. But I think that's a fun part of it, and then it is actually true. It has actually happened. This person had that crazy life, and that those people also have a story that tells you something about society or about mankind in general.
Utställningarna och har de här verken tillgängliga.
So I'm always on the hunt for those kind of stories. Occupy myself with imaginations, fantasizing about how it might have been, because I'm not like doing my research as a grown-up. If I would like go to university, and this is not the way you learn about the past. So, but I feel at least that I could sort of, or that I'm trying to get a hold of a person's life and a certain time and what's going on. Why did it look like that? Why did they have those references back in history? I do art for my own sake, but I also do art for the gallery space. It's not every exhibition, but often, especially if I have a solo exhibition, sort of know that in a long time before the vernissage, and just imagining your artwork there, and then how they correspond and talk to each other, and that's in your head from the day you've decided to have the exhibition and up until the opening. So. At some exhibition it has been really clear this is about this person. Now it's more like she's still around in the back. But at the exhibition, my last exhibition, there was no image of her. Maybe there were some people that might have been her friends.
Yeah.
If you imagine it. So, but it was more focusing on her, on sculptures from the antiques and antique Greek and Roman sculptures, and that started my interest in that started because of my project with Casati, but sort of a little bit left her behind and aimed my focus on Greece.
Ska vi få några citroner med oss hem?